Dude, I am so sick of making banger-ass TikToks about James Charles and them getting removed for harassment. This has never happened about anyone else. I just made the most banger TikTok and it was removed in 9 minutes.
Hey everyone, what is up? It is Berlin. Welcome back to my channel. Hi, how are you doing? This fine Tuesday evening, we've got another video for you because James Charles, you saw earlier, if you saw my first video today, James Charles has once again been at it with minors. Now, there is a little bit more to this situation. Apparently, the guy's age, the 15-year-old's age, was all over his social media, all over his TikTok. Yet James Charles always wants to come out and say, I didn't know how old they were. I never knew. You know, it's always the same old story with James. But it is not just that. You've got all the people who mix with James. I did put something up on Twitter earlier where I was saying somebody from the trans community, you know, supports James Charles. And I was talking about Gottmik. Gottmik from RuPaul's Drag Race recently collaborated with James Charles on his Mario Kart video. Now, you've got Gottmik. You've got Manny MUA and Gabriel Zamora, who are also in that same video. Yet, none of these people are taking any flack for being associated with James Charles in the way that Jeffree Star took a lot of flack for being associated with Shane Dawson, and then people came for Jeffree Star and came for him for his kind of past, you know. So let's talk about this, right? Why is it that James Charles seems to be the golden boy who can get away with absolutely everything? I really don't know what it is, you know. Morphe still carry his busted little rainbow palette. You know, I don't know if it's because Morphe have got a contract with James and they're planning to release further items or what, but why is James using his fans as a dating pool? Why is he always going after 15, 14 and 16-year-olds? You know, he's 21 and this is genuinely something that's very, very concerning. I don't know why more people aren't talking about it and more people aren't genuinely concerned about why a 21-year-old is going after 14, 15, 16-year-olds like this. You know, it is something that's kind of scary. You know, is it going to take for a teenager to actually be assaulted or, you know, the M-word by James Charles before anything really gets done about this? You saw at the beginning of this video, I included a TikTok from Ethan Klein, who's been speaking out about James Charles rather a lot recently, but you know, rightly so. Trisha has also come forward saying James Charles deserves prison. I really hope one of these parents press charges. It's so nauseating. I'm physically nauseous and he's so cocky about getting away with it all. Then you had Kat Tembaj from Business Insider, who writes all of their articles about these influencers. Kat has previously written an article about James Charles, and today she came out on Twitter and said the alleged James Charles interactions with minors show a pattern of JC getting aggressive and claiming that the minor lied about their age once screenshots leak. It's an increasingly worrisome use of his power dynamic. He shouldn't be messaging young fans at all. This was another perspective that I thought was also interesting. The Drama Savage on Twitter said, my question is, why is James Charles attracted to 15-year-old children? Like, just by looking at them, you can tell they clearly look underage. How is he getting away with this? Once is a mistake, twice is a coincidence, 3+ times is a pattern. We knew that James Charles hangs around with teenagers, you know. Look at him collaborating with all the TikTokers around Christmas time and everything like that he was doing. You know, he made 6 different videos with the TikTokers. Chase Hudson, you know, there was Lorraine, who is actually, I think, older than James, though. But you've got Charlie D'Amelio, who's 16 years old. You've got a lot of other TikTokers there that are younger, you know. And then look at James Charles' fan base, who are also teenagers. This is the thing that is really kind of infuriating. His fan base are teenagers and he's being predatory towards teenagers. You know, that is the thing that I'm really kind of gagged about here, you know. And then all the people who still support James Charles. As we said earlier in the video, Gabriel Zamora, Manny MUA, you know, Nikki Tutorials even. Everybody who still supports and collabs with James Charles. I'm side-eyeing you right now, you know, because this keeps on happening. And as much as I enjoy some of those other creators' content, Gottmik, Gabriel Zamora, Nikki Tutorials, or Manny MUA, you know, as much as I enjoy their content, I'm really starting to question why they aren't stepping in to actually confront James about this behaviour, being as it's something that keeps on and on and on coming up, you know? I just don't get that. But please do let me know what you think about all the recent James Charles drama, and I will see you very soon on the next one. So I'm going to say take care, stay safe, stay well. This video was just a little bit of an update on the James Charles situation, being that Ethan Klein's TikTok and things had come out, you know, and it became known that this boy's age, who James Charles is alleged to have been appropriate with, it became apparent after I'd made my first video on this today that the boy's age was all over his social media. So what good reason does James Charles have to lie and say, oh, he lied, you know, he lied about his age? It's always the same old thing, you know. And at this point, I think we're all tired of it. You know, we are all very, very tired of it. But it's one of those things that if you don't call it out, you know, then it's just going to continue and continue and continue without anything being said. And as I said before, you know, what will it take? Will it have to come to the point where James Charles actually, you know, really does M-word someone or something? Nobody wants that, and that's the reason why us as drama channels keep on making these videos about this. So do let me know all your thoughts and opinions down below, and I will see you on the next one. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.